Currently in desperate need of Elerium and Alien alloys to continue our weapon upgrades and also to finally build a Psi chamber, and that's the reason why we do want to be successful on this run. Chat is pretty quiet today, guys. I hope you're alright. Like, it's a little bit playing for silent observers. You are more than invited to participate and share your thoughts. Good. We do have high ground. Of course, this is the perfect position for snipers. The game's just telling me, like, you should have brought snipers. Are you out of your mind to go with 3 grenadiers? That was a piss-poor decision. No, it hasn't been a piss-poor decision. It actually was a pretty okay and reasonable decision.
No need to ask twice.
Yo, Commander, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. No thinking on the weekend. That's okay for me, guys. That's okay for me. A relaxing weekend is probably well deserved for all of us. After a stressful week, that's exactly what we want to see. Look at that. That's already 2 packs, and we have seen some Andromedons. I'm super happy that we got the acid grenades. Like, I'm snickering a little bit at the moment, because I already foresaw that we are going to need acid grenades. Here, this is our wonderful acid grenade.
Roger that.
The Andromedon will not be happy. 4 armor, completely wiped in the first turn. Of course, it's immune towards the acid damage, but little less do I care. Once the armor is gone, he's our bitch. Yeah, so Chet just said there with True Concealment mod there is a dark event which halves the number of rounds. You definitely need to counter this one. If it goes through for whatever reason, that means one more month where you effectively lose all of the missions nearly outright. I can't see how a mission it could be done in 3 to 4 turns. Maybe doing the mission and then immediately evacuating. It's very difficult. As much as the kill zone motivates me to just like move here and then kill zone these guys, we want to play it a little bit carefully, because we know there's an Andromedon behind, okay? And with the Andromedon, probably sectors will also be in the mix. So this here is a typical task for Dr. Roby, the Swamp Child, because he has the gas grenades, and all of these are biological units, so you can imagine how that might turn out. We don't want to hit the Andromedon, that's why I'm a little bit careful here. So yeah, let's start this encounter. Perfect, wonderful, lovely. I can just describe it with words of enjoyment, because these guys are now, all of them are in big problems. Like the Stun Lancer here will die next round. The Stun Lancer here will be down to 1 HP. And the Captain will be down to 3. They decided to not move at all, which I think they can decide. It's a fair decision, but it's stupid as well. So let's give Roby the 8 protocol for threat assessment. Oh yeah, Commander just mentioned the gas grenade is doing some good work for him. Look at that, bro. You can just see how it tears them up. Like, one of them immediately died. That's the one Stun Lancer. And effectively, this one here is down to 1 HP, so it's fair to say that he's also probably dead. No. Let's not advance too far. The Stun Lancer has the motivation to close up with us, so he'll not throw any grenades. Or like I used to say, Lancer's got a lance. So we're just positioning ourselves in full cover here. We are going to overwatch because the Lancer's currently in full cover. He will start to approach our position and the overwatch shots will just tear him apart. Lancer's got a lance and he's no exception. So come on, bro, bring it on. Oh, look at that, beautiful. We just got ourselves company. I like it when the enemy packs are starting to pull themselves. Alright, the Lancer decided that it is the better decision just to stay there for the next turn and basically accept the fate of dying without having done anything. That's okay for me as well. I guess he felt like he can't follow his nature. Lancers got a lance. If they can't lance, they'll just stand around, do nothing. That's okay for me, bro. We will now use our acid grenade. And the two sectoids will not be happy with this. Like all of them will not be happy. Sectoids are going to die next round due to the acid burn. It's going to deal 3 points of damage. This one here is still in full cover, but I feel... what's the commander range? Good enough. Good enough. Let's use Get Some. I like this ability. We have seldom have the chance to really use it. Look at that. All of them are inspired. Rupture is just another very nice ability. Critically hitting it and making it more vulnerable against follow-up shots. Now it's just the suit left. The suit doesn't even have enough movement units, with the exception to move to our grenadier. But yeah, everything else is not going to work out. I'm thinking about a solid position for these guys here. I want to make sure that we got 100% shots. Okay, shit. That kind of changes our plans now. We still have mimic beacons, so don't worry for now. I guess though it is a good idea to use the next gas grenade also for these guys. Alright, gas bomb will take care about at least one of them, maybe even two. The stun lancer could die outright as well. So this guy here is dead. The stun lancer is down to 1 HP. Additional shots are being fired, and I'm thinking about not using the mimic beacon, but instead just launching the plasma grenade, which will kill all of these guys. We just need to hit the Archon. We still have death from above available. That's because we killed something with our sniper. It's the reason why we can deal additional damage. And the grenade, I think, will deal 7 damage. No, it's not dealing 7 damage, but it still will be very, very promising. Yeah, let's still go for the grenade. I highly doubt we do have a chance of critting with the grenade. And even though we are in the open, I'm aware about this, I still think it's the right play. Stun Lance is gone. He's down to 5 HP. So we could go here without being revealed, so there's no risk of revealing and getting a pack. Perfect. I mean, yes, he still has a chance to engage on us, but we can kill the Archon this turn, for sure. Grenade, and he's gone. Implacable, perfect. Let's move back. Both of the sectors just died, and it's only the shell left. All of the other guys are down. Literally killed. The shell itself, of course, is immune. It has not enough movement, though, to reach us. That was the reason why I'm not super concerned. It successfully trapped this ranger, because the ranger no longer can move. Let's reload. I'm wondering about Haywire Protocol, if we could get this shell. The shell is a nice scout. It's super expendable, but only 25% to get it. I don't know, the increased aim and defense are not worrying me too much, but then again, I probably won't use the protocol that often, because we still don't have upgraded gremlins. So we might as well try to be lucky here. Nope, didn't work out. It's alright though. It's getting a little bit of an aim and a defense bonus. But nothing to be like super concerned about. With the high ground here, we're still at solid 90+% shots. High weapon proximity, super high ground.
Moving to position.
And we'll just tear him down. So much for refusing to be our bitch. He should have just joined us. Probably he would have survived. Maybe not. Okay, let's consider. We had an intermediate pack here. That's 3. We had the original 3, that's 6. We had 3 more, that's 9. Yeah, so roughly only 20 more to go. I guess we'll be alright.
If you say so.
Moving to designated coordinates.
We keep our sniper up here.
It is clear.
I feel we want to wait for all of the special abilities to get back online. So we'll just take a couple of rounds Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
We're not in a hurry.
Scanning.
Come get some. Come get some.
Let's take one more round where we are reloading everyone who doesn't have an autoloader.
We're green to go.
Good, so
Back in.
8 protocol is back up. That's good. Let's just wait one more round. There is a certain chance that they are going to wander into us. Like I was saying, there is a certain chance that they are wandering into us, which effectively means we can get gratis shots, and I'm not going to deny the option to get some extra shots. Wow. Our guys do have a problem with hitting targets. And look at the officer, he probably had 15 HP. That's a lot. That's a lot. So, DEFCON still has enough grenades. Lovely, lovely, lovely grenades. Shredded nearly all of the armor. I like it. Did not completely destroy the full cover here. And that might be a problem, because we don't want to move up. Our tactic is to stay behind, not moving up for now. So this might be a little bit of an overkill, but at this stage in the game I want to, as long as we still have resources.
Multiple targets down. Target neutralized.
Like I said, we still have enough resources. I feel
Heading out.
using Overwatch for now is the right way to play it, and using the grenades aggressively instead of like holding on to them. Later the grenades will be more problematic because all of the supplies are in here. And grenade wise we still have one more smoke grenade, we have one flashbang, one normal grenade, another normal grenade, another normal grenade. That's more than enough to take care about nearly all of the packs.
Let's rock.
Back in. Loading. I'm on it.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Good. We are still on Overwatch trap. We currently killed 12 of them. There's a high probability that we'll catch another pack.
I'm on it. Come get some.
One last round of Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
I'm still hoping that we'll catch someone. No, probably not going to happen. So let's transition over here,
I'm on the move.
because that's where the cover is at.
What's over there?
With our grenades, we did some positive aspects, e.g. removing the cover of the enemy, but also the downside of it, quote unquote, is that we now need to,
Hey, I'll go.
of course, think about how we want to cross the street on our own.
Got it covered. On Overwatch.
Going without any cover definitely is not an option. Good. So let us continue
I'm going.
by moving up here.
What's over there?
This here shouldn't trigger
Target
anything.
location.
As always, you want to move all of your units first before you then go into Overwatch, do something. Like if you want to take a move,
Position
like we
confirmed.
just did, you want to do it completely, and after it's done, then you can continue.
Affirmative. Covering now. Scanning. Come get some.
Come get some.
Scanning.
Okay, let's move up our sniper just a little bit. This is minor optimization, but you might as well want to do it. The enemies are... The earliest enemies will be here, so one movement will probably bring them to here. This here is out of line of sight for them, but it still closes the distance a little bit more. And honestly speaking, we also might want to see if there are any enemies on this side of the map. Seems as if there are none, which doesn't mean necessarily that there's like no pack up here.
Overwatch. Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering
On
now.
Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Good. Let us very diligently and very calmly start to move up here.
I guess that'll be okay.
Good copy. Moving on target. Moving to Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch. I'm on it.
Got it covered.
Got it covered.
Like I said, we're slowly advancing here. We're not in a big rush, and that's the reason why I want to keep their formation, like during the whole turns.
Okay.
Make sure that they are on one solid line.
Scanning. I'm on it. I'm on it. Scanning.
I'm on it.
Moving to Overwatch.
We are now slowly approaching the moment in time where we want to move our sniper, because this here is already minus 40%. He just has such a nice position up there that it's still worth standing there. But overall, of course, we want to put him into a position where he could hit everything, but doesn't have any aiming penalty.
I'm trusting you here.
Roger
So
that.
yeah, that's the reason why we move up, and we also move up with our sniper, because the aiming penalty is just like too high for now.
Come get some.
Got it covered. Overwatch.
Moving to
Come
Overwatch.
get some. What's over there?
Good. Our next target is going to be up here. We want to take this high ground.
On my way.
There's unfortunately no way up here. The first ladder is on this side.
If you say so.
So let's move everyone up.
I guess that'll be okay.
That's affirmative. Moving to position.
We are going to use our second battle scanner because I don't transitioning to the high ground is going to be a little bit more dangerous again, and I don't want to have any bad surprises up there. Because if we are now like moving up here, there's a chance that there's a pack up here which could be
Scanning.
On Overwatch.
difficult for us.
Scanning.
So yeah, next up we'll start to conquer the high ground. Solid full cover, I really like it.
I hope it's worth it.
It is definitely worth it. Don't worry, Roby, it's worth it.
I guess that'll be okay.
On the move. I'm on it.
What's over there? Got it covered.
I'm on it. Affirmative.
Two guys on high ground already. Slowly going to advance here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Only single moves at a time.
I'm going.
Okay, I'll go.
Sniper takes the prime spot here, just to make sure that we're okay.
Double time.
Heading there now.
Okay, it's very slow movement now, guys, but I still feel there are a couple of more pecks around the map, and we do not want to trigger more than one.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And one of the things that I needed to learn in my experience was always the most important part is not to trigger too much, because you might end up with more than you can really fight. So being careful and moving careful is not a sign of being a chicken or afraid. It's rather a sign of respecting that there are many more potential enemies on the map.
Affirmative. Covering now. Got it covered. Come get some.
Affirmative. Covering now.
We only killed 12 so far.
Heading to that location.
Wow, still no peck. I wonder.
Is clear.
It's rather unusual, to say the least.
What's over there?
Snipers should take the full cover position here.
Stepping off.
Our ranger definitely needs to get to the front line. Everything else wouldn't make much sense.
Moving out.
Yeah, and everyone's in full cover. I like it. Twitch is not streaming properly. For me, it works pretty well. I always have my channel up. Raysta, what's the problem with Twitch? Like, what's happening?
Get some. Moving to designated position.
I guess that'll be okay.
Wow, really? We are talking about 4 mutants and an Archon? That is what I would call a very, very ambitious pack. That's what I call a very ambitious pack.
What's over
Let's
there?
move down here.
Okay, I'll go.
Good, so we'll start with a grenade because let's be honest here,
Frag out.
we need to shred their armor and also we want to get rid of all of their cover. Raysta, I think it's on your side, buddy, because I can watch the live stream and usually if there would be freezes, I think I would see it as well, and for others it's currently working. So maybe you just need to restart your Explorer or Firefox or Chrome, whatever you're using. If it still persists afterwards, please let me know. Good, we can't kill them right away with our grenades. It's not going to work out, but we can take a couple of solid shots to get rid of them. We still have the mimic beacons. I'm thinking about like this 1 HP guy. It probably would be worthwhile going for another grenade just to kill him and deal enough damage that we make sure every other shot really kills them. Wow, pretty solid grenade. It even dealt additional damage. That, by the way, would be the perfect time to use Kill Zone. I just have no idea why exactly Kill Zone is currently not working. Not enough action points. Ah, I need both of them. That's bad. It kind of limits the Kill Zone ability for her, because in reality she often will move. But yeah, Kill Zone would definitely be a nice answer here. Smoke Bomb could be used, which would definitely buff our resistances to a degree where they will not be able to hit us. Question is, how likely is she going to hit one of them? Pretty likely. Aid protocol goes out for Roby here to get him into full cover and also give him true, Twitch sometimes can be a bitch, guys. I know about that. We could use our last grenade, but I don't want to do that. Instead, let's use a Mimic Beacon. Place it down here, so the guys will actively charge towards it. Teardrop is going to be on Overwatch. And I think without going in, the smoke bomb now wouldn't be too bad, especially if we continue to fight up here. So yeah, I think I'm not going to use it anytime soon elsewise. The other option is a pretty solid kill on this mutants. Let's go for the kill, because reducing the amount of mutants is often superior to just outright killing someone. I'll just move back to reduce the likelihood of the mutants to use a grenade up front there. There is the Overwatch. Oh, luckily for us, it hasn't killed it right away. There's the first mutant. Yep, that was the kill. And now let's hope that the second mutant is not thinking about using grenades. Instead, it's double moving. I like it. Double moves are fine. So, straight up lightning hands shot here.
Target eliminated.
Yep, target eliminated.
Here, have some.
Yeah, ruptured and critical hit. I like it. Is this here really just a single move? Yeah, why not? We can always, after the kill, move her back, and it's probably not going to trigger anything. So yeah.
I got it, right?
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down.
That's
and
it?
the area is secure.
I was pissing my pants for that.
Mission accomplished.
I promise you guys it's 25 to 35 guys, and it's 20. I even had lots of resources left. Wow. Operation Iron Dragon was a joke. I mean, the pack sizes were huge, but so little packs. Four mutants, one avatar. Yeah, that's the pack itself is difficult, but definitely nothing to like shit your pants. Specifically, not if your guys are well trained. Oh man, I could have used the second sniper, but yeah, whatever. Question from the chat, what is Get Some? Get Some is one ability of the Leader mod. It's one of the 3 mods from the Long War Studios, and the chat suggested that I use all 3 of them. The Leader pack basically gives your Guerrilla Tactics School the option to train leaders, and that's an additional skill tree. But it's very training intensive, and you can only have 1 leader on each mission. So I decided that the leader is usually the support, because in many of our constellations we only use 1 support. So it is part of the original game, because the 3 packs from Long War were released from day 1 onwards. They were even quote-unquote suggested DLCs that Firexes suggested to take, and I can show you real quick how it looks like. Hundreds and hundreds of corpses. The important thing is 55 Valerium, that's really good, and 82 alloys, that's even better. Mwah, perfecto. So if you take a look at the Guerrilla Tactics School, you will see there's a second button. You could upgrade it, so it means spending additional resources. And your leaders effectively are going to look like that. If you take a look at the soldier, like in this case our specialist Teardrop is the leader, you will see that his leader abilities are within the leader tree. Get Some is a single action ability which will give everyone within the range plus 20 crit. We used it at the beginning of the mission, and Defiance is a passive ability which gives everyone in his direct range plus 5 to cover. So yeah, I would say it's okay, but I would have no problems playing without it. I integrated it because people were demanding or suggesting to use it, and I said, yeah, why not? Good. With the Alerium guys, we are going to do something that you probably will be very happy about. I want to go for the Psy Labs next. We only need to rob a liquor store to get the additional supplies. And then we can start building a Scilab. Wouldn't that be great? Yay! Could go for the black market in order to get some more supplies, and we probably are going to do that. Because we now need to start training psionically active characters pretty soon. Sectoid corpses can definitely be sold, nearly all of them. It's no problem whatsoever. Look at that, Stun Lancer corpses. Lots and lots and lots and lots of Stun Lancer corpses. We already got the, I think we already got the autopsy. So let's sell it and start building our Scilab. Here we go. It's really happening. The Scilab. Pretty good. I feel pretty good. We are making a good progress here. No problem, Racer. Happy to explain it. That's what the chat is for. We want to be a little bit interactive. Next up, again, we want to get the second facility to make sure that we do have an option to counter the Doom timer. And yeah, look at that. We have a major here as potential new staff. We got a shit ton of supplies. I like it. And retaliation counter -2 weeks. That wouldn't be a problem if it happens right now, because the next retaliation strike is anyways happening right now. Major breakthrough. Also not a problem because we are already full. The Doom counter is ticking. So probably we are going to aim for this hidden event, right? And there are 520 supplies on the line. Let's get the supply drop and then we continue making contact. So here we go. We got ourselves enough supplies. We could go for additional staff, but we don't necessarily need them right now. Let's continue making contact and wait for the first mission. Yeah, we got ourselves the Skulljack back. And I think next up is ammunition. Yeah, we are building experimental ammunition, which is good. I like it. It's exactly what we should do.
Commander, if we want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar.
So there's our beloved Doom counter. I know you guys were missing the Doom counter. Such a nice event. I like it.
I have made a number of interesting
Oh, look at that. Plasma rifle. Thank you.
Aliens aren't going to be happy when they see we've got energy weapons.
Good. We have a ton of potential updates. Pistols, yeah. Plasma rifle, yes. So, we sold many corpses. That's the reason why none of these corpses are currently, none of these autopsies are instant. Now the question is, shall we continue with the guns? It'll take us some time. Or shall we take the most important autopsies? Like the mech breakdown, for instance, will give us blue screen rounds. The Viper autopsy will give us improved med packs. And I feel both of them are quote-unquote better or more needed at the moment, because I don't know how realistic it is to upgrade all of these weapons. Let's start with looking at the costs. Yeah, Elerium is again going to be our shortage here. Look at that, 60 Elerium just to upgrade the plasma rifle. And the beam pistol is another 25 Elerium. So it's 85 Elerium alone for these two upgrades. Which means, and by the way, this year all of these upgrades here also cost Elerium, right? So the research alone is already pricey. So let's start with the Viper autopsy. It will slow our research progress a little bit down, but it's important. Let's get the Viper and the mech for blue screen rounds and upgrade it med packs. Yeah, so retaliation. Operation Steel Tomb. They are trying to nuke New Australia. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So let's get there. Retaliation missions are nearly the most difficult ones. I would only place VIP missions as to be more difficult. Dark VIP missions specifically. Yeah, it's very difficult. So I am not very surprised about that. I think it goes without saying that our 2 grenadiers should be on this mission. Captain Teardrop reporting for duty. He's going to be our leader. One ranger. And honestly speaking, I was pretty happy with the setup in the last mission. So we might as well just copy that 1-to-1. Like, get her again. Triple grenadier. It looks super cheesy to use that many grenades, but yeah. I think for now, until we do have better weapons, grenades are just realistically dealing more damage because our weapons are not upgraded. Once the weapons are upgraded, things might change again, but for now, this is the reality. So that's 1-to-1 the same team that we had the last time. Triple grenadier. Let's go for it.